Good morning, folks. I saw that Tropic was out in the chat. Brandon Rain, good morning. Good morning, folks. Hope all is well and that your weekend is starting out good. It's been another 3-day weekend for me so far. Took off yesterday, went and got a spray in bed liner for my new truck. What in the world? Cats. Excuse me, gents. Hey, Next Bunny, how you doing? All right, I'm back now. Maybe the cats won't be fighting with each other, making a lot of noise. Cameron, good morning. Next Bunny, good morning. Next Bunny, are you feeling a little gray this morning, my friend? Huh? There's no need to be gray when you can be blue. There you go. Excuse me, guys. Russell Glarham, hey. Yeah, America is going crazy. I agree, Russell. I do. I do. Azerbaijan, good evening. How are you doing, Greg? Oh, yeah. Tomas O'Sullivan gave this hat to me, and I really like it. I mean, I don't wear it as often as I should, but I have a lot of hats, and I kind of feel like I got to rotate through them. And, well, today is Ireland's Day. So, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you stopped into the chats. It's good to see you in here, Oz by drone. That's Greg. Be sure to hit the like button. Yeah, it looks like everybody already has. Never mind. Oh, I guess I ought to take that banner off, huh? All right. I tend to forget the banners when I put them up, and I didn't originally intend to. I intended to go live at 7:30, but I didn't see anybody else on the go live for the sunrise, so I just went ahead and went live, and here we be. So, just waiting for some of the other folks to come in. I sent an invite out to Matt North and Peter Carroll. And remote pilots. Australia. Dennis Lovelady and Ron Lockwood to make up the American contingent. Jack Sparky Fron, good morning, buddy. How are you? Yes, let's get this party started. I'm just waiting for some of the other folks to come in. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link. Phantom Hodges Drone, good morning. Tim Jackson, good morning. I'm going to put the link to the chat or to the stream in here. If you wish to join, please feel free to do so. I'll leave it up for about a minute and then I'll take it back down. Unless, of course, I forget. So, Tim Jackson, how you doing? Your things are on the way. Well, I take that back. They're not on the way. They're on the way to me, and then as soon as I get them, I'll send them out to you. So, anyway, like I said earlier, I hope you all's weekend's starting out good. Dean, good morning. How are you today, buddy? And you had some nice sunsets here the past couple of days. So, anyway, for those of you that were looking for my Saturday sunrise stream, I was a blockhead and I typed in the RTMP key and I left out the middle 4 characters of the key. And of course, you can't find it, can't connect, right? So that's what happened there. And I swore I checked it, double checked it, and I must have not been seeing things right. So, but there you have it. We have good days, we have bad days. So, hey, Russell Laram, I am going to be going over to the church today. And I'll probably bring my Mavic Air 2 with me. If you would like to hook up, I'll probably be over there probably around noonish, maybe. Manic Magic. Trevor, how are you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in the chats for a while. I hope everything's okay with you, my friend. If you'll look up a little bit, the link is in the... actually, it's time for it to come down, but I'll leave it up there for a couple of seconds more. And then I'll go ahead and take it down. Well, Trevor, we feel the same for you, buddy. Oh man, yesterday me and the wife went to, she took the day off and I took the day off, and I had made an appointment to get a spray-in bed liner done in my truck. Man, it sure looks pretty. And, anyway, we went down to Fredericksburg and hung out there for a while, and they actually got done a lot quicker than we thought they were going to. They told us, drop it off at 8, pick it up at between 4 and 5, and they called me around, I guess it was about 11:15, 11:30 or so. Said, hey, your truck's going to be ready in about 30 minutes if you want to come by and get it. So we said, okay, we'll be there in a while. And we drove down to this reservoir, Nye River Reservoir there in Fredericksburg. And I was going to do some flying because it's a county park. And I think we can fly in county parks. But the park was closed. And I'm like, oh, yeah, COVID-19. So anyway, so we went ahead and went and got my truck, and I just came on home, and my wife had to go shopping. So that's pretty much what we did yesterday. And then today it's pretty much, I was going to do my sunrise stream. And like I said earlier, I messed up the RTMP key. And since it didn't look like anybody else was going up for the sunrise, I just came on, and I wasn't going to start this till 7:30. but I started it sooner. Oh, man. Oh, everybody, Chris Hope is up. I did not know he was going up. Chris Hope is live, folks. And, man, he's got a beautiful sunset. Excuse me. I'm going to mute my mic. All right, I caught the tail end of that. Hey, that's cool, Greg. Jack, I would share it, but unfortunately, he just ended it. He was ending it just as I chatted in, so yeah, I didn't know he was going up. So, but anyway, here we are, and Steve Essex, good morning. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Good morning, Buying Space. How are you? Let's see who else has come in here. Hey, Tropic. Good morning. I saw your post a little earlier, and I responded to it, but I guess you'd stepped away. So something just beeped. But anyway. Yep, it's and here we have Dennis. Dennis, I messed up, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I glanced over and I saw Chris Hope was live, and I'm like, oh man, I wished I'd known. I would have delayed it coming live.
No. I didn't know either. I didn't even offer. I should have said, hey, I saw him in the chat. I should have said, hey, Chris, you going to follow me? But no. So we're just born rude. That's what it is, Rodney.
Who, you and I?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess it's our Southern upbringing.
That's it. Y'all got that right.
Yeah, y'all do. So, about this morning.
Yes, sir. You didn't know how to spell RTMP?
There. You know how there's was it like 4 or 5? I think there's 5 sets of numbers.
Yeah,
groups of 4.
Yeah.
I left out the middle set.
Oops. It always irritated me that you can't copy and paste. Well, I guess you kind of can.
Well, see, here's the thing. I copied and pasted into Notepad or WordPad.
Yeah.
Because I can make it larger and I can read it better.
Right.
When I'm typing it in. Well, you've got to read all the characters when you're typing it in, or it ain't going to work.
It should give you the benefit of the. You got 20 of them right. It's fine.
Andrew, good morning. So we're getting already got quite a crowd here this morning.
Yeah, I'm not in the chat. So let's do that. Let's fix that. Slacking off. Rodney Bell is live.
You sure had a beautiful sunrise this morning, Dennis.
Wasn't that something? Yeah.
And here comes the riffraff from Australia.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh, hey, Ari.
Ari,
Oh, good. We can't hear you.
we can't hear you.
That's better. That's Mr. Riffraff to you guys. Hello, Rodney. Hi, Dennis. Everybody in the chat.
How's it going, brother?
Oh, it's all right. I'm feeling a bit tired and weary. It's been a big day. As you can tell, I've been in the sun all day, guys.
I was going to say, is your cat on your shoulder? But I guess he's sitting on a table behind you, huh?
That's it. That's Luna's cat.
Snowball.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We got Dennis, Nacho Rollings in the house, Hugh, Asgard Studios,
Huge crowd.
Andrew Altschwager. Man. Welcome to the chat, guys. Glad you could make it. Even got Greg Kunich, I think is his last name.
Drone.
Oz by Drone.
Kuntz.
Sorry, Greg. Don't hate me for that.
Oh, he hates you for other reasons.
I can't. Okay.
Those guys on the West Coast are equal opportunity offenders. They hate everybody equally.
Now that's good. That's JM, the drone flyer. Good morning. Wow.
Oh, Coonert. I had it wrong too.
Good. Coonert. Okay.
I knew that too. I am so sorry, Greg.
Greg, sorry. Now I don't feel so bad because Dennis had it wrong too.
Yeah. There you go.
So, I haven't seen Peter Carroll in the chats this morning.
I haven't either.
Huh. Hope he's okay.
Me too.
He probably just sleeping in or went to bed early or something. Greg says he's been called a lot of things over the years.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too, and in about 13 different languages. So
That's it, mate. Look, if you don't want to be called names, do not grow up in a Jewish household. You can swear for 10 minutes in Yiddish and never repeat the same word. my mother's side of the family called me things that I only ever heard once in my life.
Oh my God. £7 now. Oh, your dog is getting big, huh? Dennis? Nacho Rolling? I think he's talking about his little dog. I can't remember the name. Chris Hope, buddy, I'm glad you're in the chat. I am so sorry that I stepped on your sunrise stream. I did not know that you were going up and started mine early. I do apologize, buddy.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I didn't hear like a bump on a log. Wow.
Rick says he wasn't on Matt's last night either.
Oh, well, that's understandable. It's Matt, after all.
Chris was on Matt's last night.
Who?
Chris was. Chris
Hope?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he hi-hatted Adrian very well. He used a big hat for it.
Oh, I got to go back and see that. I've been waiting all week for Matt to come on so I could just start going.
Matt's all right. He's a pretty good guy. This morning, well, my time, last night, your time, on the way up to the North Coast, I bought two sets of filters. I haven't had any for the Mavic 2 Pro before now. And I couldn't figure out how to attach them. So I rang him in the middle of his stream, while he blanked all you guys out and had a good 10-minute chat, broke his drone out of the case so that he could orient which side it was going on. Yeah, Ari,
goodness.
Oh man.
I'm the rose between two somethings.
I appreciate that, Chris. I know these spur of the moment things. I think I even went live once on Michael's stream. Didn't know he was live, and I went live, and he come onto my stream. He goes, "I'm live now. You know that, don't you?" I'm like, okay, Michael, fine. Anyway.
Oops.
Yeah. So
Tim Jackson is still up.
I know it's late for all them Australians.
I know.
They killed him.
That's a very old joke.
Yeah.
We tell it over here, regarding fireworks and frogs and school children and teachers. You've never heard it, honestly.
No, I'm lost.
This kid comes to school the first day after the break, after the holidays, and the teacher says, "Well, class, who'd like to tell me what you did on the holidays?" And little Johnny puts up his hand. The teacher says, "Little Johnny," he says, "Miss, we caught frogs and we shoved firecrackers up them and blew their arseholes off." And the teacher says, "Wrecked them, Johnny, wrecked them." He said, "Wrecked them? It bloody well killed them."
Oh, okay. Now I'm not confused anymore. Poor
At least
frog.
that's how they tell it here.
Sounds like something I would have done as a kid.
No, I'd never believe that.
So my one of my old pastors told us a joke. Me and my first wife, I was learning how to drive the school bus or the church bus, and my wife was going to be the activity leader on the bus. But our assistant pastor, he was still driving, and I was just sitting there learning the route, right? And he started telling my wife a joke, and he said, "Yeah, there was this. We pulled into the gas station here a couple of days ago, and there's a old boy out here had a cat, and he took the gas nozzle and stuck it up the cat's back end and started pumping the gas, and then he let the cat go, and the cat ran around, and then fell over, and my first wife goes, "Well, did the cat die?" "Nah, he just ran out of gas." He told him much better than I just did, but let's see. Phantom Hodges drone. I think I've said good morning to you before, but you know what? I'll say good morning again because I'm just kind of like that.
If you got a good line, you stick with it, right?
Right. Of course, when I'm trying to do a live sunset, I'm always saying sunrise.
I know, me too.
At least you're not singing and forgetting the words.
Dennis, I think he just slammed you, but you've just been high-hatted, Ari. Chris, hope you started something here by explaining what high-hatting is.
The reason it's not working, Greg, is because I'm in a compressed window frame that Rodney's got. It works. It's worked for a year or more. Sorry, guys, just answering. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. After 8 hours glaring into the sun, I'm finding reading the chat a little difficult. Another reason why I need to convince my wife I absolutely need that 43-inch monitor.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
How can you fly without a 43-inch monitor?
Yeah, basic necessity of life, guys. We all know.
Well, see, I took care of it by convincing my wife that I needed two 27-inch curved displays. And now I'm good.
I'll be honest, actually. She told me earlier on in the week, go buy it. I went to her and said, this is the one I want to match my new system. 43 inches, 120 hertz, 4K. She said, buy it. Do you think that there's one anywhere in Australia during these COVID-19 times? One anywhere?
Oh, no.
Nowhere, not one.
Oh, man. Doesn't that just frustrate you?
So then I went down to my DJI dealer this morning with the money in my pocket, and he talked me out of a Mavic Air 2.
He did?
Yeah, seriously, yeah. He talked me out of it. And then so we're settled, you're not buying it? I said, no, okay, I'm not buying it. He said, good. Here's a set of filters for your Mavic 2 Pro. Here's a set of filters for your Mavic 2 Zoom. And here's some landing gear. That's $600, thanks.
$600.
Yeah, well, down here, a set of 6 filters is $250, more or less.
Wow.
And the Australian dollar, guys, it's worth 60 pesos on a good day.
Okay, wow.
That's it. Yeah, that's it, Greg. There's always an argument for more inches.
Oh, yeah. Man, if I had my way, I'd have a big old 101-inch up here.
I had a 65-inch in here. I think I turned the camera in and showed it one time. But I'm about to move the office into the bedroom to give this room up for the kids, and I couldn't fit it in there. So I gave it to Luna to put in her room and attach to her Xbox One. So she's happy. Her friend, suddenly her bedroom has become a mecca for her game-playing friends.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, Jack. The reason she said I could go and buy the monitor is she'd already checked. She knew there wasn't any.
Knock yourself out.
Oh.
I would check that coffee.
Hello.
So, yeah. Say hello. They're not that deaf. They may be old, but they're not deaf.
Hi.
He's my cat.
He's my cat.
My cat.
My cat. That's my fur ball.
Remember, guys, it is your first duty as a parent to mess with your children's minds.
Is it true or cold?
Oh, it's a perfect combination when a good friend of yours sends you a great cup and your daughter has a barista's qualification. Cappuccino, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's mocha.
Oh, mochaccino. Okay.
It's got a bit of chocolate.
Thank you, darling.
Well, I know your plans for after this. You're probably going to go to bed, but Dennis, what you got planned for today?
Actually don't have plans. I'm not used to it not raining anymore. It's been raining every day this week.
Oh, man.
But,
yeah, I know.
Might go to Cuyahoga. It's not Cuyahoga. I always get that name wrong. I might go to the waterfalls place about 20 minutes from here.
Oh, okay.
It's just a very settling place to be. Nice place to be. Cameron, konbanwa.
I enjoy watching waterfalls and just hearing the sound,
Yeah.
But
What is the name of that? Cochrane Mill. Cochrane Mill. That's the name of the place.
you've done a video on that before, haven't you?
I did a couple of them there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's just. I guess Ron's working or sleeping.
Saving his life or terrorizing Art in an off-road vehicle again. Either's good value.
Did you say he's off with Art again?
I just said he's either saving lives or terrorizing art half
Oh.
out of hands. You know, either one's entertaining.
Then I got to do something about my glasses. Excuse me, guys.
All good. He can't see us. He's going to clean them. He's going to come back and sit down, take one look, and then dirty them up again.
Yeah. I have Sony Trinitron downstairs. It's
The old horizontal slat matrix, they were a great machine in their day.
yeah, still is. That thing is still probably the best color.
I used a Trinitron monitor for years.
Yeah.
You know, for years. And to be honest, it probably still has a better picture than 9 out of 10 flat panels that I use. It's just they don't have the size and the aspect ratio.
Right. Yeah, mine's a flat screen as well. That's 50, I don't know, 54, 53. I don't remember anymore. But anyways, mid-50s.
We spoiled, man. I can remember when it was a big thing if you had the 15-inch monitor over the standard 14.
Oh, yeah.
Or remember when it was a status symbol to have CGA color?
Yes, I do.
I remember how prestigious it was to have 20 megabits of hard drive and 604K of memory.
I've told the
first home
story.
computer- I've been working with computers since 1970, but my first home computer was a TRS-80.
Oh, my
Trash
Yeah,
80s.
They came out with a 5 megabyte hard drive for that. It cost $2,400, and I had to have it.
Ron's here.
Yeah, good morning, Ron. Check your email, buddy.
I can remember. I don't.
Rick. Good morning. Sorry, Ari.
That's all right, mate. I just gonna say I don't remember the year, but I do remember standing at the corner in our local, at the counter in our local computer shop, and it was packed because they always were in those days, you know. And I think I was running an 8088 or an 8086 machine at the time, and I can remember him dressing me down in front of the whole shop and telling me how stupid I was because I wanted the 30 megabyte hard drive and he only had a 10 megabyte in stock. And I distinctly remember him standing there and telling me, "You're an idiot, Ari. You're never going to use 30 megabytes of storage in your whole life."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, even when I said it, that actually, but it was a 5 megabyte hard drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Incredible, isn't it?
They have a trash 80 up in the Smithsonian.
Do they? Mine was a Model 1. It was a separate, the keyboard was the computer was in the keyboard, and
A couple of people I know still use them. Trash 80s, VIC 20s, Commodores, anything.
There's someone in the green room.
oh no.
If we ignore him, maybe he'll go away.
Could happen.
Hey, Matt. Matt.
Northeast Drone Productions.
Yes.
Matt.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Matt?
Yes, mate.
Matt, can you hear me?
No.
I just cut him off. He can't hear you.
I can't hear a thing you're saying, mate. Rodney, can you? Oh, he's hi-hatting me.
Oh,
Mama.
I waited all week to do that, brother.
Holy moly. First up, he's getting a hi-hat already. I haven't even said anything. Oh, dear. Are you aware of the hi-hat, Ari?
No, I'm not.
Oh, dude. That's when you ignore someone.
Yeah, that's what I gave you when you talk about. I don't remember who it was that forgets the words to songs, but
Yeah, that. Ari, Dennis, Rodney, how are we today?
great,
We are
Matt. How
good,
about
brother.
you, sir?
How about you?
Going good, mate. Going good. Really stuffing around with 265 files at the moment. Whether it's worth it or not, who knows?
You knows.
You will soon.
Oh, well, I love it. I love it. But whether YouTube will wreck it is another thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks great on my telly, superb on my telly. But we'll see how we go. Picking a winner. Yes, I am, Andrew. Oh dear, you're still up there too, by the way. So I might have to cancel my camera for a second.
Just let me thank you in person, Matt, for actually putting your own live stream on hold long enough to give a guy lessons on how to put his filters on his Mavic 2 Pro.
Hey, Sean.
I heard the panic in your voice. I've got to help this man out.
There's Ron. We were just talking about you, Ron.
Yeah, it's
But it was all lies, so don't worry.
And as I said to you before, it is possible to put them on incorrectly, and you'll really have problems.
Surely nobody could be silly enough to put them on the wrong way around. Sorry, Al, when you watch this, I set you up for that.
Yeah, it's because he was the one that actually told me it's possible to do that. I'm pretty careful. If they sit flush before I twist them, I know it's right anyway.
That's right.
But I know, because you've still got to put a little bit of pressure on to get them around, So
Do you ever get people to do that? They tell you something unbelievable that you don't do this and you think to yourself, like somebody says, do you know if you squirt helium up a poodle's butt, it barks in high C? And you go, and you know this how?
It depends whether it's a standard poodle or the big breed.
I should have done better than to run that by a muso, shouldn't I?
Tim Jackson, you can't let that stop you. Obviously, I don't. So come on, join us.
Who's what? Tim Jackson. Come on, Tim.
Come on in there. Tim is no uglier than me, which, all right, yeah, mate.
Does Tim Jackson want to pop in?
He
Ari.
said he was good looking. He'd join.
We don't need two of you, Ari. You're enough. You're like the 10%er. Actually, it's not 25% at the moment.
Tim, there's the link.
Come on, Tim. Come on.
Come on, Tim.
I know why Tim's reluctant. He's got a marginal computer and he's connected to the internet by 500 miles of wet string.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
He's on 4G. When I went up there the other week, it was 1 to 2 bars. It was bad.
Yeah. That kind of sucks. That's the same sort of thing that Adrian has to put up with, because he's on what we call the ADSL. They call it DSL there. Yeah, poor bugger. And through this lockdown and everything, his bandwidth has been substantially reduced because of everyone on it, and it's just stuffed him up to no end.
I remember I was on ADSL till late last year. I was one of the last holdouts changing over to the NBN. But they finally sent me a lovely little letter that said, if you don't change over to the NBN in the next 30 days, we're cutting you off.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm lucky enough to have fibre the whole way, so I've got no copper at all, which is a good thing. I see here Osby Jones. He's he's still having issues right there. No bloody network. Well, you know what, mate? I'm so sorry. I haven't seen your live lately because it's sort of, we sort of discussed that a couple of weeks ago. Sort of overlaps what I'm doing too, So,
It's funny, sorry, man. I was just going to say the older NBN, it's either great or awful, depending on who you are. For about 85% of people, it's good, and 15% it's woeful, and doesn't seem to be anything in between. Yeah.
And you know what? It's a funny thing, It doesn't matter what you're paying, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, it'll still be crud, That's our different speeds. We've got Dennis and Rodney and everyone in the chat who doesn't, I don't know how you tier your NBN, but you can get different bandwidths, different speeds. I don't know what I'm on, a medium one, I think. I'm not on the top tier.
Yeah, 20 rough. They actually, some companies are doing a 10 now, but it's 25 megabits, a 50 or 100. And I'm on the 100. Well, hey, up to 5 kids and 4 adults. What else would I be on? And I get 94 down and 37 up.
Let me ask you something, Ari. Were you wearing a hat today, mate?
Well, I was, but when my drone flew off and didn't talk to me for 16 minutes, I took my hat off and I didn't remember to put it back on.
I hope you were near a public toilet, dude.
No, mate, it was puckering shut so hard that was not an issue.
Excuse me, guys. I want to say good morning to Christopher C. He just joined in the chat. And Carpenter Rick is in the house.
Morning, guys.
Oh, I like that. You can get a
Greg
different.
says you can get different levels of pain from your ISP.
Yeah, thank you very much. Different levels of slow. Oh dear. I must check a replay of that out. Actually, see how Greg's going.
You got hit bad by what last night, Christopher C? Storm?
What do we all get hit by? The wife.
I don't get hit by the wife 6 months out of the year. Well, 9 months out of this year.
And that's the bit you don't look forward to, is where you don't get hit. Jeez, leave it alone, Dennis. Jeez.
Okay, I was going to.
Good morning,
Thanks
Carpenter
for the
Rick.
invitation.
If it was my show, you would be hammered. Anyway. Do
Mr. Lockwood has been in
Hey,
the house.
morning.
Ron.
Monday.
Run.
I was waiting until the coffee was done and also waiting to see where that conversation went with the poodle and the helium. So
Maybe you don't want
wait a minute before I come in there.
Hey, so, hang on, Matt's show's over. What are they talking about that for? Dear.
So I see you're at home, Ron.
Yeah, believe it or not, buddy, I'm catching up on my sleep. I've actually had 3 nights now that anywhere from 8 to 12 hours of sleep a night.
Good deal.
Wow.
Yeah, because the other day when we talked,
I was hurting.
oh, dude, you looked like you were about to fall over.
Yeah, that was the night after that fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not sure I'm going to do today. I don't know. Went out and flew the Mavic 2 today.
You said something about driving to Virginia today.
Yeah. Hey, it's known, things like that have known to happen.
I mean, it would take you what, 24 hours?
About 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Used to do the trip from Pennsylvania. Ari, I don't think Art's going to let me terrorize them anymore. So.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going to have to make it to America and you can see if you can terrorize me. But you're going to need a damn big off-road vehicle.
Yeah. Your
Because
boy,
I'll be there with you. See?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
you know.
So 2 6'3" obese Australians, you know, and a couple of cartons. Come on,
Obese.
man. Yeah, I can say it.
Jim will be here in August. We'll see if I can scare him.
Yeah, I'm frightened to talk to Jim at the moment. I sold my Inspire.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yeah, he won't like you for that. That's for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, it's the one, the only, Tim Jackson.
Tim
Oh.
Jackson.
Hey, Tim.
Bookends.
Hey, in Australia, if you go like this and you turn it around, it means 2 different things.
Yeah.
But
So if you go like this and go like that, if I go like this, what does that mean?
Don't worry about it, Rodney.
Yeah, don't.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
And funnily enough, back in
Same thing as this in Arab, right?
Yeah,
Means he forgot to put one of the fingers down, I think.
Hey,
Poor
yeah,
old
you gotta do.
poor old
How
Willie
y'all doing?
in the war was V for victory, till one of his advisors whispered in his ear, Winston, do you know what that means? V for victory.
might want to
How's
turn
the
that.
audio on this? Because I haven't done this before on StreamYard. So how's the audio?
It's okay, mate. It's okay. You're using a microphone on your camera, I take it.
No, straight from the laptop. So that's
Yeah.
why I was asking.
Yep, that's cool, man. Oh, that's all right.
It's
We've
all-
had
Has it crashed yet today, Tim?
Say what?
Has it crashed yet today? The
Not
computer?
yet. No,
Not yet. Oh.
no. Have you been talking, Ari? Because it crashes a lot.
Yeah, I got up to Tim's place. Tim says, I'll show you something on the computer. Brrr.
It just crashes.
Does it do that much, Tim? Oh, most times.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get it sorted, but like I told you, Ari, I just want to build that computer. You know what I mean? So
I hear you. It's satisfying.
it'll get.
Bless you, Ron.
Thank you.
That's Ron.
I don't have coronavirus.
that's a paddle.
Cheers.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Sam.
Got the red going.
Hey, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Speaking of cheers, I'll be
So I've
right
been doing
back,
that
guys.
thing correctly.
That
Somebody's
cuckoo
doing-
clock would have to be in Dennis's house.
You got the cuckoo clock.
What's in my house? I
The
missed
cuckoo
it.
clock.
Okay.
Is the cuckoo clock at your place?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Nope.
It gives its opinion of me every once in a while.
That's okay, mate. Ron's got a gun.
Yeah, my dad's got one, and every time it goes off when I'm there, it's Paul.
Oh,
And right next to Elvis, there'll be a little fluffy bird next week.
Elvis. Which one's Elvis?
Elvis is the little one.
Elvis is in the middle.
Yeah.
Elvis.
Victor and Matthew. Victor is
Uh-huh.
there's Victor. Elvis.
Hey, Ron, don't point at me. Don't point at me. Oh, which way? That way.
Crazy, bro.
It sounds like there's a story behind those names, and I'm not going to ask.
I'm proud of you, Ari.
There's always a story.
In Rodney's absence, I'll say good day to George Floyd.
I'm still learning this. Is
Hello,
this
George.
this is StreamYard? What's
Yeah,
this?
man. Yep.
StreamYard. It don't have a pop out like YouTube, so I'm still trying to figure this out.
It's pretty good in that it runs, in your web browser without any special software.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now. All right. I get
Yeah,
it. All right.
that's what I use too, Tim. Every week, I get 20 hours of free streaming, which I just about get the limit in 4 weeks. Because sometimes we we rev up to like 5 hours of crud, with no effort whatsoever. But really good, and even with the paid version, it's not even 1080p. Is it the paid version, Ari? I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's only 720, which let's face it, is pretty much enough anyway.
Yeah,
I think it'd be like 720. Yeah.
it's 720 now. That's for sure.
The options.
Yeah.
other options are not too appealing. You can do it straight from OBS, but that can be a bit of a bear, and then bringing other people into your stream is a nightmare.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I love StreamYard this because I put my time and effort into so many other things. I don't need hassles when it comes to a live stream either. Greg, how are you?
I just thought I'd come and say hello.
There's
Morning.
Mr. K.
Hey mate, how are
How you
you?
doing, Greg? How
It's
you
been
doing,
a
Greg?
long time, Matty. I'm doing well. I was sitting in bed with my beautiful wife and thinking, what could possibly take me away from you, darling? And you lot did.
Oh dear.
Even with Tim and Ari in here, God, I tell you.
Well, there is a bit of that, yeah.
I was sitting in the bed with a beautiful woman. I wouldn't get up to see a YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I don't care how much I love y'all. I would not. No.
Not even for Dennis's face? Come on, look at him.
Especially for Dennis's face.
Well, Dennis. Well,
He's
Dennis, we might have to.
I've seen statues of Greek gods that aren't as good looking as Dennis.
Yes, your arms and nose.
Their faces were missing.
It was actually David, so you got a bit of a problem there, Dennis. Anyway, that's another story.
So what's happened to our illustrious host? Just the very moment I came into the other room and he's disappeared on us.
He has, mate, and
I
he's
think-
I
great.
think he's driving to South Dakota, if I'm not mistaken.
He's driving what?
To where Ron is.
Okay.
I'm here.
Hey,
I
There he is.
just
there he
came
is.
back in
There
for
he
a
is.
cup of coffee, and I
Yeah.
took. But I'm gonna put Ron back on. Greg, thank you for coming in. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, shit, he's leaving again.
He must have found a beautiful woman.
He's leaving you alone with us.
So, Greg, what's been happening, mate? What's been happening? How's your world down there?
Oh, the same lockdown crap that's been everywhere, but not obviously as bad as the US, but taking it a bit easy. But I think we've fared pretty well overall. My daughter's getting back to work. She decided to stop working during the thing, but yeah, she's going back to work. She's in year 12 at the same time, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's sort of laxing off a little bit up here. I mean, we've got 12 active cases, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're bloody premier up there. Come on.
We don't be going down south, mate, because there are mob of mongrels down there, and they're full of disease. So we.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, the truth is the story about keeping the border closed because of the second wave.
Get off here, Matt.
It's crap. We're never letting it in. We're just leaving it closed. We're never letting it back in.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a big wall. We're getting Trump over here. He's going to build a wall.
Yeah, well, see, I live in the Sutherland Shire. The same place as ScoMo. So you need a passport to get in and out of here at the moment. That's what his plan is.
Holy moly! Yeah, yeah. Well, the border should
We
be.
can't even go 50 miles. We can't even go 50 Ks. Sorry, 50 miles. 50
No.
Ks without having a permit.
No. We can
Where
go
do you live,
100.
Tim?
We can go 150 now, Tim.
Oh, can we? All
Where
right.
does Tim live?
He lives up the Sunshine. Oh, sorry, he went through.
Okay.
Are you guys restricted on how far you can go from your home?
Yeah.
As the crow.
I'm sorry. I'm in the Noosa Shire. I'm in the Shire, Greg.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
Hello, Timmy Turner 956.
Sorry, Matt, for stepping over you.
Ron, you seem mortally offended by that prospect.
I'm just
Oh,
kind of confused by it. Like, we're locked down. Well, I don't think there's any more state restrictions now. Wyoming, which is right next door to me, they lifted about 2 weeks ago. But other than that, I really don't know of a whole lot of others in the U.S.
What sort of
I think
cases
they're
have you got?
discovering that it's not legal for them to stop you from trying to go into the state or
Yes,
Legal
we've got our
paperwork,
freedom,
yes.
we've got our Bill of Rights and we've got our amendments and all of this other stuff, and we're going to stick to it even if it's moronic to do so.
Yeah.
Look, it's a good idea. There was a lot of good stuff in there, and I don't mean to poke fun, but
You can't legislate morality. You can't.
you can't legislate common sense.
Exactly.
You know, I think
That's right.
half of this is
Hey,
what,
Ari, how you doing, Ari? Hey, Ari, that was a good flight today. I just gotta say that. Good flight.
If legislation had anything to do with common sense, we'd have no judges.
True.
That's right.
But that's assuming that common sense is universal.
No, it's not. What was it that I can't remember
Never.
who said it? I think some American that remember pick the average person and remember half of the population is dumber than they are.
Yeah.
It's quite look, I can't complain. Australia went early and they went hard with the restrictions, and they're still going. But hey, no, last I checked, our total death toll was 103. We can't complain. And I just watch the people who, what is it? Oscar Wilde said, "There's lies, damn lies, and statistics." I love the people who they quote these statistics selectively to state, "Oh, it's not as bad as you say." We should 500,000 people die every year. Why should we worry about 100,000? Man, but those 500,000 die every year. This is the first year the extra 100,000 have died. I mean, Wake Up America, that's twice your death toll from Vietnam, and it took you 20 years to get that, and you didn't seem to find that particularly acceptable.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I've been telling my son about that for about the last 2 months, and he's not listening. It's what the problem is. They're all blasé. They're all blasé to everything. That's what the problem is.
I think the dollar is more important these days than it was once upon a time.
The only thing I'd say, there needs to be balance, and I agree with you there, Ari, but there needs to be balance. Like if you have a look at what are the economic consequences of people who can't work and can't feed themselves or can't get medication or whatever it may be, not saying you've got to find the balance.
I know those consequences. Greg, I
Yeah.
was born in a third world country.
Yeah.
I came here, at the end of the beginning of the Vietnam War, the end of my Borneo conflict. I remember my father coming home a basket case after the Battle of Long Tan.
Yeah.
I remember being flooded out in 1974, swimming out of our house when the floodwaters engulfed the house. And then I remember moving into a business shortly after which they started allowing weekend trading, so it went broke. I've been poor and I survived. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I think we got it right here. Don't get me wrong. But
I don't know anyone who's made a comeback from being dead yet.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. I'm just thinking, when do we take off the brakes? That's the question.
my question.
My question is, if I can go 5 miles and go into a Walmart store, okay, and mingle with however many people are in that store, why can't I go 200 miles to a Walmart store and mingle with the people there? How does that make it any more dangerous for me than if I had
the
gone to the
thought
local
behind
store?
that, Dennis, simply is here. If they get a cluster, if they get an outbreak, they want to be able to confine it
clustering. That's a different
to a single
story.
area.
Dude,
But if I'm in my car and I drive,
Look at
it
this.
makes no sense to me.
Did anyone know that Nacho Rolling had it?
Yes, I did.
Holy moly!
I didn't know it.
Gee,
Oh
you're
shit!
right.
I know Big Matt had it, Big Matt, but I never heard Nacho Rolling had it.
Did anyone hear about Tim Brooke Taylor? I think it was.
Yeah, he died.
He died.
Yeah.
I bet you that's the end of his career. I bet you he doesn't make a comeback, Greg.
No. Look, I get you, Ari. I'm not trying. I think we've done the right thing. I'm not having a go at you. I just don't know when is the right time to take it off and
I
pull
don't
off the
think anybody.
brakes.
That's the honest answer.
See, it's all regulated by state here in the U.S. Like South Dakota, actually, our governor is like, you know what? isolate and social distance, but folks, let's use common sense.
Yeah.
You got a state like California, Steve Carpenter talks about it all the time, where their governor, like down in LA County, down there, he's talking about keeping things on lockdown until they come up with a vaccine. That could be 2 years from now.
Our
Yeah.
premier's doing that, and it really
How
isn't
about
just
where you're at here,
in Queensland. I think in the last 12 days we've only had 2 days where they've had a single infection. We're on about 9 days without, and our premier is still talking about keeping it shut down until September, October. I took my kids out of school 2 weeks before the national shutdown because I personally judged it wasn't safe, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I sent my kids back to school when they sent them back 2 weeks ago because we've had no infections in the state. It's safe.
Yeah.
If it springs up again, I'll take them out again, but no, at the moment, and I think that, like you say, Ron, and you as well, Greg, they've got to tailor the response to the realities of the situation.
Hey, Ray Kelly, how are you, buddy?
Didn't we have 12 cases in one day or something? Was that what the?
Not in Queensland.
Not in Queensland. No. Okay.
Trump said it best. People are dying that never died before. Oh, please.
That sounds like a Dan Quayleism.
Thank you, RCs.
Yeah.
Always good for a comment.
The thing that I just can't grasp the concept on is, what was that, 7 years ago, when I was living in California, and one of my pilots, 48 years old, healthy, great guy, came down with cold flu symptoms. And within a couple of days, he waited too long, but a couple of days he went in. Next you know, he's admitted. Next you know, he's in ICU. Organs shut down. He's dead. That was the H1N1. Why was there not this pandemic then? That H1N1 virus was nasty.
It
Why
was.
not this pandemic then? But all of a sudden now, I'm not saying it's not real.
Nasty impact. Nasty impact, but lower transmission rate.
Yeah. But what I will say is look at the majority of financial downturns and what's happening.
Right.
And what's happening.
But this is I think very different financially. Like I have a look at China's interests in a lot of countries. Now, if I pick something that's a little bit close to home, my wife's family is Filipino, and China is currently increasing their influence in and around that region. And the money machine is turned on. They're printing money. Hey, let's loan you money to do anything you like at the moment.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a few years now.
They own Italy.
Yeah. They've been the financial recovery, I think, is going to be a complete macro change of everything, with China being the center of it.
Yeah. China's not immune. China's smarting a bit. They've given away 15 trillion in their Belt and Roads program over the last year to countries banking on cashing in on their economic expansion, and all of a sudden nobody's having an economic expansion. China is big, but no one's that big that they're immune from hurting. China's going to hurt too. They'll survive it, of course they will. But because quite frankly, a little whisper to Mr. Trump, we don't like you, we hate your politics, but if you want to nuke China right now, all the way with Trump.
Do you think that we're going to have an economical destruction after this pandemic?
Yeah,
I reckon we will.
I've heard their prediction is the comeback is going to be just unbelievably huge, and maybe better than what it was 3-4 months.
Well, but this is what happens when they reset the economy.
That's
inflation,
right.
And inflation. Yeah, it can only go so high, mate, before it goes boom, because no one can afford shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's got to come down sooner or later. So it does, bang, and you know, I look at whatever. There's all sorts of shit going around, conspiracies, all sorts of shit. But when it comes down,
And everything.
There's got to be an adjustment. What Matt says is right. The world economy has been riding on a bubble for probably 10 years, and nowhere is
More
it
than
worse
that.
than it is in Australia. In Australia, up until recently, everyone goes, "Look, Australian economy, it's so great." They've gone 33 years and they haven't had a negative quarter, not even in the 2009, financial crisis. All true, but all artificially,
Inflated.
achieved. The prices of houses here are twice what they should be. People can't afford. So we're going to have this reset. Prices are going to drop, and then things will boom for a while. I think it will be true everywhere.
have a look what
I think
Ben
they'll boom.
Bent Rail wrote there. Yeah, still in lockdown here. 2 dams fell north of me last week in a violent protest in Detroit last night. God damn it. I've been through Detroit a few times.
I've been through Detroit, but
See you, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
got a good place. Hey, Chris, take care, man.
I'll send you a message, Ron. Where's your phone, Ron?
I was just going to say before, I think we will go through a boom period, but on the back of the boom period, there's a truckload of future debt, future taxation. It's unavoidable. I don't think there's any way around it, but
Yeah. That's what I was saying, Greg. I was saying, like, if this is going to come at the bottom, everything's going to come back up. We're going to have taxes, and we're going to have stuff that goes at the bottom and goes up. You know what I mean? So,
I mean,
Australia,
in simple terms, my daughter's going to be paying for this.
or
Our grandchildren. Look, Australia is, as far as I'm aware, still the most heavily taxed Western alleged democracy. No, behind Denmark, I think it is. We're number 2. Funnily enough, Denmark has one of the highest happiness indexes in the world. So obviously they're happy having their government do everything for them, just at enormous expense.
You know, the sad part, I
Hey,
think.
you guys are too political for me. Anybody got drone talk?
Let's do it.
I gotta say, Dennis, this is the first time I've been on panel with you. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too, Tim.
Nice to meet you. Nice
And you
to
know
meet you.
what? This
Tim,
is
I
this
think the first I was on with you too.
Listen, guys, just
Yeah,
as you can-
everybody.
wow.
Sorry. As you can see, guys, I'm suffering from sun after a day standing on the beach flying drones. Rodney, if you want to switch me out and come back in, I'm going to go and hit the hay early. But thanks, everybody. I saw you saying something about wanting people to join your stream next week with a custom RT MP, Greg. So you might like to tell the guys, and I'll watch it again on replay tomorrow. But if we can help out, we will.
Yeah, once a month I start the show early. I don't do it at the normal time, and it's a global fly-in inviting anyone anywhere in the world to go and send some RTMP video of you flying live, and I produce it and switch it between different people flying wherever they happen to be. And I also simulcast it on Ready Set Drone. So your flight will be on my channel and on Ready Set Drone and on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, DLive, and a couple of others. So it's a
Hey,
good
would you,
opportunity
if I did a flight, would you be able to edit for me? Because I don't have the time to edit. Seriously.
No. This is live.
I don't.
This is live flight. At the exact time that my show is on, you fly somewhere and the video comes into the stream. Last time we did it, we had Chris Hope on one side of the screen, and who was on the other side? I'm trying to remember. We had someone else on the other side, and if we got 2 going, we'll split screen it or whatever's most interesting.
It's a great idea, mate.
Take care.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Hey, Ari, you have a good one, brother. Thanks for being in the panel.
Yeah, no, it's a great
Rodney.
idea.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me here. I made it.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
Nice
nice.
meeting.
Of course, I saw you on someone else's live stream here a couple of days ago. So
Paul Murray's. Paul Murray.
yeah, that was. Yeah, you're right. It was Paul Murray's.
I think Tim and let me think about this. And I'll
You're
Oh.
not going to say something sarcastic, man, are you? You're not going to say something sarcastic. I can see it coming out. I can see it coming out.
It's brewing. It's
You
brewing.
It's, no, I
Matt, did
wouldn't.
you check in on Peter today?
Hey, mate.
Did you check in on your brother Peter Carroll today?
Yeah, I sent him a message. He wasn't even in the chat.
Yeah,
he-
did he even come in last night? At all?
No.
And
So-
I haven't seen him at all this morning.
No.
Yeah.
I did message him last week. Well, he messaged me, obviously telling me that he won't be in, and I said, "Hope everything's all right with you." And he said, "Everything's fine," and go from there. So
Well,
yeah.
at
Anyway,
least-
I keep thinking of what I'm going to say, Tim. God damn it!
Yeah. I knew you had something saved up, so I was like, "You're going to say something. You're going to say something."
Well, like I said, he was brewing something. If Lloyd was here, his fart machine would be going off right about now.
So,
Lloyd and his machine.
yeah. But it's old Pete. I don't know what's going on there. I'll message him tomorrow, see how everything is, because normally he does pop into the chats. But whether he's on a binge watch of Judge Judy, who knows? Because that might actually be the case.
I thought for sure last night we'd be sitting there talking about him and seeing the chat. I'm listening.
Yeah, I know.
I'm waiting for that.
Nothing. So,
Not a
Pete,
peep.
if you're watching tonight, Pete, just put something in the bloody chat, will you, mate?
Yeah.
Hi, Wendell.
Hey,
It's in the chat.
it's an honor that I'm here with Greg, Rodney, and Dennis, and Ron, and Matt. That's an honor. Thank
It's
you
an
very
honor to
much
have
for
you
having
with
me.
us.
Hey, Timbo, it's an honour
Yeah.
to be here with you. We're all just good Aussie blokes, and then there's a few Americans, but everything else is all right.
I'm glad you took Greg.
There's a rotten apple in every bunch, right? So,
It's 50-50 at the moment. 50-50.
Look, we all know the Americans consider they're at the centre of the earth anyway, so we got to set them straight.
I've been over here for 18 years, man. And all my friends are like, "You're Aussie. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking say that you're American."
Let me share something. Speaking of being Aussie, my wife and daughter, they're from the Philippines, and they're becoming Aussies officially on Wednesday. So the citizenship ceremony.
That.
And looking forward to that. Obviously, with COVID, they're not doing any physical things. So we're having a virtual citizenship ceremony. So does that mean they're virtual citizens?
Man.
The test? Do they have to take the test?
Oh, they've
Watch
already
out.
done the test. They've already done it, yeah. And
Watch out, they might be holograms.
yeah, something like that. But I'll be sitting there behind them as they get the camera and making sure they got a piece of Vegemite toast in one hand and hand on the heart in the other.
Good.
So
Yeah, good.
Greg, is that a requirement when you become an Australian citizen? You got to have the Vegemite toast and
Two
Yeah.
words. Bloody oath.
Yeah. And you got to do it like you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Rod, what do you
Yeah.
like?
I think the first requirement is that you understand what he just said.
And the only thing that you have to worry about is don't put it on too thick. You don't
Yeah.
put
You know
Vegemite
what?
on.
There are Tim. Here's an interesting thing. I put it on thicker than other people, and I like it. I've been having
Oh,
it all
really?
my life.
I
Yeah,
actually
do
like
thicker.
it too.
hey,
Yeah.
Ron, you were trying to say something?
I was going to say, you got to put a video together. This would probably take you a while, but have you go back through all your live streams and everybody that participated in the Vegemite challenge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Especially
Oh,
Daddy 13, man. I'll tell you, when that little baby of his, just like, oh, dear gosh.
You know what? I actually thought of writing to the owners of Vegemite and see if they'd do a sponsorship deal, sending out the little hotel Vegemite packets one a week
that'd
or
be
something.
Do they
that would be
actually
good.
have hotel Vegemite packages?
Do they?
Sorry?
There actually are hotel Vegemite packages.
Yeah.
Is it really? That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, rip the top off like the jams and stuff, and
Yeah.
beautiful.
And they even got
I'm a little
they got
surprised.
cheese. Man.
Here we get little mints, they lay out for you here. Say little packets of Vegemite. That's fun.
I gotta say that Vegemite is something I could probably get used to. I mean, it to me, yeah, it taste, especially when I put a big glob of it on my finger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at first it was wow, but I
No,
can
you couldn't. Rodney, you would not be able to get used to Vegemite. Believe me. You gotta take a little portion at a time.
It's fine.
Believe me.
It's fine.
Believe me.
Let me just tell you something.
I didn't think the toast actually was not bad.
yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ron.
Ron,
Yeah.
did you pile it on? Did you just take a little snippet of it, or did you pile it on?
Oh, I put it on there pretty good. Now, just straight from the finger, it tastes like poodle poo.
Mate, it's Vegemite. You're not meant to finger it, all right? Just
Yeah.
spread it.
Not like Mike did, Philly Drone Life. He nailed it. Hey, Ron, answer me this, mate. Do you think Tim should meet Night Train?
What? What? What
I don't know if they can both be on the same live stream.
did I do?
You know Night Train, Tim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Used to.
All right. There's a pun in this. There's a pun in this.
Used
So
to.
tell me what it is. Why?
Oh,
It's a pun. The pun. I'm waiting for
It's like meeting your twin brother.
it is.
Does
It
he
is.
have long hair?
Yes.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, Ron,
Yeah.
do you guys remember what day, about the time frame it was that I did that taste test?
See you, Dennis.
Oh,
It's
moly.
been a good year.
Dennis, are you leaving? Oh, Dennis Nacho. I'm sorry. Sorry, Dennis.
I'll leave if you want.
No. Nacho rolling. Have a good day,
Here's your
bro.
hat. What's your hurry?
I was trying to find that video because I want to share it for Tim.
Oh, Jesus. I'm
You know-
still trying to figure out what the difference is between this. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, y'all.
What I'll do, Rodney, because I did a Vegemite challenge update video on my channel, so that will give you some idea of the time frame of your video. It won't be a second.
It's probably been a good year, Rodney, when you think.
I know John Baum and I did a Vegemite taste test on November the 10th.
You know
Maybe.
what? There's a
Last
really
year.
simple way to do
Not
it.
last year, the year before.
Here we go.
There's a simple way to do it. You can just download the subtitles that are auto-generated out of YouTube and search them.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. I'm still trying to figure out what they're talking about, so that's good. I'm still trying. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something.
9 months ago. Okay, so August the 8th, I put up the Vegemite challenge, sending people to your channel, Rodney.
When was that? April?
No, August the 8th.
Oh, August the 8th. So
Later than I expected.
Yeah, because it went over a couple of months. So you'll have to look at a couple of videos prior to and after to get everyone's taste test. And you got to play Philly Drone Life Michaels. He dug his finger into it, and he had about, I don't know, 500 grams of it, and he chucked it in his gob. Not a good move. Not a good move. So there you go. Hey, guys, I'm going to pop out. I've got a little bit of editing to do and some uploading. So I'm going to get on with this and pop one out for tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you,
And
Matt.
if you're around next week, I do that thing, the live fly-in, like about 2 or 3 hours earlier than normal. So
Okay.
if you're up and you're able to fly,
You got to have 1,000 subs, though, eh, Greg?
no, Jim Bob. There's two things.
Okay.
One, I put out a video on how you can fly without 1,000 subs and live stream. Haven't you seen that video?
I do that all the time.
That was a while ago, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you knew.
Yeah, I have seen that one. Yeah, I'll have to revisit that one. Yeah.
But secondly, you're not sending it to YouTube. You're sending it to me. I built my own little mini YouTube server. So all of these people from around the world are sending their stuff in, and I'm picking the ones that I want to put up on the screen.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So you set up an RTMP server,
Yeah.
right?
Nice to meet you, Matt. Nice to meet you, Matt.
Absolutely.
On the panel, of course, on the panel.
Hey, by the way, Tim,
Yes.
you really should put the camera on top of the monitor.
What?
Yeah,
What's
we got
going on?
we got a profile. Well, he can't because it's sort of stuck on his laptop, I'm kind of guessing.
Yeah, it's my
Oh,
laptop.
okay. You got a laptop and an external monitor. Okay, yeah. We're just used to looking in your ear and looking at the hair growing out of it. So I thought maybe we could.
Oh, come on. Come
Gotcha.
Sexy man.
on. All right.
Welcome to live streaming, Tim.
Oh, jeez, I'm telling you. I gotta go like
Got him a good one.
You know, he's got more hair growing out his ear than he does on his head.
Yeah, that's
Oh, come on. Come on.
it's grey too by the looks.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Spotlight
I
on
got-
Tim Dash.
Is that a normal hair?
Where I didn't know they were go router. I got gray hairs growing out of I don't know where.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Hey,
Yo.
Greg,
Yeah.
so what?
Yo.
What time?
Yeah, what-
I can't remember what time, but it's before Ready Set Drone First Friday.
It's like when Peter's here, nobody can get a word in edgewise.
he's got to meet Night Train. All right,
He's
All right.
unstoppable. Shut the gate to the back paddock. He's gone past the finish line at the racetrack today. He's going through the gate to the back paddock and he keeps on going. He's unstoppable. Sorry.
He won't do.
Oh, y'all are crazy. All
All
right.
right, I'll check this out. I'll check this stuff out, Greg, and I'll be in contact. I've still got your email too. So.
Sounds like a plan.
So when are you doing that, Greg? I missed it.
Next
Sorry.
weekend,
Okay, I'll be there.
instead of my regular show, it's going to be earlier, and I'm going to be doing it an hour before Ready Set Drones show. So his first Friday thing.
Cool.
So I can't remember exactly what time. I got to sync up with him and make sure I get the time right.
Yeah. All right.
Because if you do it before Ready Set Drone, it's very unlikely that I'll be interrupted by my wife's call. So she'll be sleeping.
Okay.
All good.
Right,
All right,
I'm going to
boys.
disappear as well.
All right, Matt, you have a good one, brother.
See you, Matt.
You know I will.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
take
Matt.
care.
All right, Matt.
And
Hey, Matt,
I'll-
before you go.
Don't
time.
hi at me. Don't hi at me. Oh!
Don't hi-hat me.
Thank
Okay.
you, Rodney. Thank
Love
So,
you.
you,
Rod, how far would you have gotten if you'd left before?
Well, I wouldn't have been hi-hatted. I already got hi-hatted when I got here, and now I got another hi-hat. Oh,
Well, I had to get one more in. I got to make it last till next Saturday.
you do, mate. I'm going to do a video just for you, Rodney.
Oh,
Um,
I can't wait.
Angela's in the house. Welcome, Angela.
I still got to work on that little project that includes the Vegas showgirl.
yes, please. Yes, please. I'm looking for Photoshop stuff, dude. I got to put some shit together. Yeah.
Okay. What have
Hey,
I walked
Roscoe,
into?
hi.
You have entered the twilight zone.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it is a Twilight Zone. Don't worry about that. We've got sorts of shit going on. It's all good. All right. Got to go.
All right, man. Take care.
See you guys. I'm going
Take care.
to
Great to see you
see you,
again.
Dennis, Rodney, Ron, Tim. Bye.
See you,
Bye.
Greg.
See you, Matt.
Take care, Greg. Matt.
See you, Greg. Oh, geez, everybody.
Greg, take
Bye,
care.
Greg.
I feel really bad, man. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should meet FPV." What is his name? I forget his name. Oh well.
Who were you trying to think of?
Matt was saying something. Night train.
Oh,
Oh,
night.
night.
And Dennis, you said that I look like him. I don't know.
You look quite a bit like him. I don't know if that's where they were going with that, but you do.
Is
That's
that
not
with
a
my
bad
hair out or my hair up or my hair out? I usually wear my hair up, but I thought I would be respectful on the first,
You should be
First.
respectful every time.
Yeah, this is
I
the
try.
Rodney. This is
I
the
try.
Rodney. This is
You know
the
what happens
Rodney
when you
Bell
disrespect?
show.
Hey, Tim. Here's what happens when you disrespect people.
Notice when you say that, you have to hold your pinky out. The Rodney Bell show.
Good on you, Rodney. No, Rodney's the man. I'm gonna bow down to him now.
Well, let's not go that far. I'm not that.
Yeah.
A simple curtsy would do just fine.
That's it. How you doing, Ron? Nice to meet you on the live panel. Dennis, you're the legend. Good to finally meet y'all.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
I mean, you too, Tim.
Yep.
Thank you very much. It's really good.
And
And
like
Night Train has a live stream he does from time to time. So just look him up, you'll find him. And he, it's not. We're not being. At least I'm not being negative about it. You just look a lot like him. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
good to
you
meet you all. Finally, I'm up on the panel. It's really weird that I'm up here because only the legends get up on the panel, and I was like, oh wow, that was pretty cool.
Well, I think we're far from legends, but
Yeah,
we're just nice
yeah.
people.
I'm
I got to meet these two in person back in February.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a good trip. And
That was awesome.
I live in South Dakota. I went to Pennsylvania, kind of somewhat of a semi-business trip. And Dennis, Rodney, and Paul Drone Bum, all came up to visit me. And then we went down and met up with Philly Drone Life. And we had a heck of a weekend, man. That was a lot of fun. Matter of fact,
And about 1 to 2 weeks later than that, the lockdowns started. So
Did you actually have earplugs when you met
there you
Billy
go.
Drone? Did you actually have earphones then?
that's required wardrobe. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to wear earplugs.
For that group,
Hey,
That's good.
let me interrupt for a second. I need to acknowledge somebody that's in the chat. Mayla, here's your acknowledgement. I know you might need therapy now, but
Yeah.
I'm
There's the
acknowledged.
acknowledgement. Now shut up.
Just sit there, be quiet, and listen.
Learn.
Hi, Rayla.
She's. I didn't see her come in, but she posted here. Let me show you guys. See,
Yeah, I saw that.
she got on me.
Oh,
So-
she did. Yeah, she did.
Hey, Drone Pool's in the house. Lon Denard's in the house, and
Whoa.
Mike's.
Speaking of legends,
Rick Halver, you are the man. You are the legend. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Thanks, Greg.
Lost Girls Hikes has lost her blue clothes. What?
she'll be blue in a minute. Don't worry about it. She's gonna find them here shortly.
Okay, I'm not going to comment with that. Nope.
Yeah, she found him already. Gary,
Oh, okay.
and Ariels, good morning.
I just think it's neat to finally, meet people. Sometimes
Oh yeah.
names in the chat. You say hello to them for weeks or months, and then like, oh yeah, there they are in a live stream, in person.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean. Like with Dennis and Rodney and you, and with you. And it was like, oh wow, I'm up here on a live stream. Like I've been talking to you all in chat, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
So I thought it was good.
still pretty disheartened by this past August, or this coming August rather. There was a whole bunch of us that were supposed to get together and meet in Denver, Colorado. Matter of fact, Matt was going to come. We were all going to meet in Denver and fly our drones and spend the weekend together. And yeah, that all got canceled. I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun.
It would have been.
Yeah.
My life
Yeah.
went backwards after I met Ron.
Yeah, went backwards after you, Ron.
I've kept it interesting for him though. From Matt.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping to meet up with Ari again and Matt, and hopefully we can do some flying. But I need a more sustainable drone. I got the Mavic Mini. Yes, it does do good in wind, but I need a heavier drone.
I've only met 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only met five people on YouTube. Nacho was the first one, and then Rodney, Dennis, and Paul, and then I met Philly Mike. I'll meet Jim in August. Oh, Art, I forgot 6. I've met Art. Yeah, and then Jim will be number 7. Yeah.
Ray, I don't think there's been an announcement about spin up this year. There,
No, it's going to be all. Well, what he said, Kelly said it was going to be all computerized, like Zoom call.
oh,
That's
man,
what it
that's the end of that, probably.
Well, we don't know how it's going to be. That well,
That's true. I should be down on that. That could be a great thing. These live streams work out well, right? So that one could too.
What I had heard was that he was going to do a virtual spin up and then do something out in Colorado, a get together out in Colorado.
Hi, Ray.
yeah,
That's what I'd heard. But
that's what I heard. Yeah. Well,
did that Colorado thing align with what Ron was talking about? Sorry, Tom.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Lon had asked, he said, why aren't we meeting? It's, this whole Corona thing kind of screwed things up. And I totally understand with Matt. Matt, I think he was all about buying the ticket, but then the airline insurance, if your flight got canceled, you weren't getting your money back, because after the whole pandemic started, they said, hey, you knew this is a possibility. Your airline insurance is not going to cover you. So
Yeah, that's right.
that would have
That's
been
right.
no. Oh my God, Matt was going to come up with Jim Boyd and I up to South Dakota and going to take him into Sturgis and.
Oh, Sturgis is awesome. I've been there before. I spent the week there.
Oh, really? No, did you used to live in the States, Tim?
I was born in the States. I'm American. I've been over here for 17 years.
Oh, okay.
But you know, Big Bear.
Yeah.
I met him. In North. I did a run up to North New York.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful run. And
I'm originally from the
yeah,
East Coast.
I met a lot of bikers.
I'm only about 10
Where at?
Sure.
Where? What part?
I used to live in Pennsylvania up near Philly, and then I moved to California for a couple years, Nevada for 2 years, and now I've been out in South Dakota for about 5. I'm only about 10 minutes from the rally. So.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, and I keep on telling Novice and Billy Drone. I told him to get a video of the pagoda in Reading, Pennsylvania. It's beautiful.
I think you've lost points with Andrew, Tim.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Are you a Yank? Yes, I am, Andrew. Yes. I've been here 16 years. What? Oh, he didn't know I was a Yank. All right.
Yeah.
Metro Drones in the house. And Bob and Lon. Hello, guys.
Metro. Who's the other one that said, I can't scroll up on this. I don't know why.
HASK Enterprises.
Oh, yeah, I can.
And Mel, I don't think I said hi to you.
Mel, how you doing, brother? Lost Girl Hikes. Rick. Hey, Rick is a legend. What's the other one? There you go. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah, I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, Ron.
Yeah,
and
I was in the Coatesville, Westchester area. If you remember, just about a half hour south. Yeah.
Let me interrupt you guys for a minute. I want to say hello to Metro Drones, Lost Girl Hikes, JS Enterprise, and there was one other.
Paul Murray.
Paul Murray.
Oh, Paul Murray.
I didn't even see him come into the chats, just like I didn't see Mela. So
yeah, he just put a comment in there. Paul, you're a legend. Thank you. Nice videos. I love his videos.
Brent Nunley, good morning. All right, fellas, I think I'm going to call this morning. So it was nice having you guys on, as always.
Thanks. It was nice to be here.
And
thank you.
You're
Rodney.
And hope to see you back.
Yeah, I'll try my best. I'll try my best.
Well, Tim, it's nice to meet you. Rodney, thank you.
Awfully late where you are, I know. So
and,
thank you for joining.
Nice to meet you, Rodney and Dennis and Ron. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, brother.
Hey, Rodney, if I may, just so he hears me, Tropic. Make sure you get a hold of me. I will definitely help you out. And Tropic is coming to Sturgis as well. I think he's from the East Coast, New York, maybe.
No, Florida. I think he's
Florida. Okay, yeah, Jim's coming up from Florida too. But yeah, I'll definitely give you a million places to fly. You'll have to change oil when you get back on the bike.
Oh, he'll love Sturgis. Oh, he'll love it.
Yeah. That's about the only, that and Mount Rushmore is about the only 2 places you really can't fly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's because it's a national park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or a national monument, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
National monuments are okay. National parks.
Yeah.
See you, Matt.
everybody in the chat, hope you all have a great day. Thank you for being in the chat. Do appreciate it. And hope your weekend turns out well. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, the Sunday Sunrise Crew, Drone Bum, Philadelphia, Philly Mike, Philly Drone Life, whatever his name is. Then Dennis Lovelady, then possibly Fly Natural, and then Chris Hope.
And if not Fly Natural, I'll open an invitation for you right now, Mel.
There you go. And so
thank you for everybody letting me in here tonight. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Tim. Have a good night, buddy.
Thanks, Tim.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Take care now.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Andrew Altschwager, you have a good day or good night. He's from Australia too. So, all right, folks.
Well, take care, guys.
Ron, you be safe. Dennis, you be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy myself for the next couple of days. I got till Friday, so I gotta go
You
back.
deserve it, buddy. After the way I saw you looking the other day, you certainly deserve to have a good time.
That's why I've been sleeping 10 to 12 hours a night, catching up. No, well, guys, be safe this weekend, and
Thanks.
we will see you all soon.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
All right, everybody in the chat, thank you for being here again. Do appreciate it. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, again, tomorrow, Dennis Love or Drone Bum, Philly Drone Life, Dennis Lovelady, Fly Natural, or 400 AGL, and then Chris Hope. Y'all have a good day, man. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye, everyone. See ya.